A student just informed me that if you don't hold the door open for someone, it counts as an honor code violation. For this edition of my college tour series, I am stopping by Rhodes College, a school that sounds like it should be in England and looks like it should be in England, but somehow I am in Memphis, Tennessee. There's actually a house on campus that used to belong to Elvis, and I didn't even have to make that up. So I guess, let's rock and roll. Rhodes College was founded in 1848, which could explain why the buildings look old and impressive until you remember this isn't the original campus. The school actually started 200-ish miles northeast of here in Clarksville as the Masonic University of Tennessee. It didn't move to Memphis until the 1920s. It's actually kind of impressive. You could film an entire spin-off of Downton Abbey here and nobody would have any clue you are in Tennessee. After a bunch of name changes and of course that big move halfway across the state, I guess everyone just decided might as well build something that looks like a castle and hope people assume we're ancient and prestigious. Security is so tight here, I just had a knight in full armor ask to see my ID. To be fair, the trick kind of works. Today, Rhodes is a small liberal arts college that consistently ranks as one of the best liberal arts schools in the South. Think of it like settling for the Ivy League's cute friend who actually returns your text messages. I hate to judge, but the ivy on the building seems a bit too try-hard, don't you think? With just over 2,000 students, Rhodes is one of those schools where every face on campus looks familiar, which I suppose is either comforting or mildly terrifying depending on how last weekend went. Fun fact, if you skip class here, you have to email an apology to the entire student body. But even though Rhodes is small, the academics definitely aren't. The school has more than 50 majors, a strong pre-med pipeline, and a surprising number of Rhodes scholars. Not related, though I wonder how much of that is just people accidentally submitting the wrong application. Did you know the application process here requires students to submit a calligraphy sample? Yeah, true story. The point is, this is definitely one of those schools where people complain about how hard it is and then brag about it in the same sentence. Honestly, this place seems less like a college and more like a really intense book club. But I think what I liked most about this place was that for all its old world architecture, Rhodes never felt particularly pretentious. It's ambitious, sure, but there's enough delicious barbecue around to make you feel welcome, or at the very least, distract students from worrying too much about the crippling debt they had to take on just to be there. So that was Rhodes College, a school that proves it's possible for an entire campus to give off "I studied abroad once and can't stop talking about it" energy. This whole place feels like Oxford meets Graceland, and somehow it works. Sure, it looks like Hogwarts, but it smells like hickory smoke, and it feels like polite ambition. So I'm a fan. I think I just walked past the same person 4 times in 10 minutes, and they've given me a dirty look every single time. If you're one of the 8 people watching this who actually goes here, let me know what I missed in the comments. For everyone else, I promise I'll try to stop by a school you've actually heard of next time, so be sure to follow. And remember, if you see me wandering around your campus, don't be shy, say hi. By the way, Rhodes owns this house that used to belong to Elvis, and even though it's a 15-minute drive, I had to come here just so I could end this college tour by saying thank you. Thank you very much.